Officer, I drink all day. And they'll 2x4s.
Oh yes, little people need love more than anyone. I have one client who calls me all the time. The girls complain he's stealing his always. Let's take another look. Fernando is in charge, writing the phone like a cheap Lucy.
Hi, I've got a very expensive photography collection. It takes up the whole house. What does that say about me?
It says what somebody should say. Maybe I say it. Listen to Fernando. There's nothing like the real thing. It is so silly to spend hundreds of dollars on videotapes when you can make it passion. When you can make the tapes yourself and sell them and make money. Let Fernando heal you like a chiropractor. You're not as creepy and addictive. Hello, Frank from Foster Valley.
I wish my dog could talk.
You stay away from animals. It's not legal, not even for me. It is no moral. Maybe so.
You gone and fucked it, man, yeah.
People like you. But you want to understand the connection that lives us in this planet since the dinosaurs. When the passion burns like a nasty itch. When fate pushed you to leave the town, or the risk of a father shotgun is fate and it's a $5 fire and missing. I come to Las Venturas, a city with more love than it can handle. Love is realizing your calling. I say this, I once made music that brings passion. I realize you can have more passion with practice.
Hey, well, wouldn't you only volunteer about flat passion?
Yes, maybe you should really have passion is different than everyone. Some need this passion because they were traumatized. Others have already been traumatized, so you treat them like a truck driver and steal a six-pack on your way out.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about passion. I am talking about romance. I teach you how to talk in just a second.
You be quiet. Cállate.
It is so passion about love. SanAndreas, you and your car, touch yourself. I love you. Wednesday, I will be out in 5. Wear something slinky but sophisticated and trashy. Your heart is no longer lonely. Fernando is in here. This was my heart's.
Get out of here, creep! Oh my god. Is that Bush Cologne?
Yes. Like this. This is Fernando's signature. That's energy. Let me see that pipe. So juicy.
That was Lonely Hearts, only on WCTR.
Having trouble finding a place to park? Notice the lines are getting longer at the food store? 19 million illegal aliens live in this country, most of them in SanAndreas. Our organization has banned immigration green cards outright today. Preserve the status quo in our favor. Vote yes on Proposition 832. Illegal aliens do a valuable job packing groceries and caring for your lives. They should learn. America is not a land of handouts. While they're illegal, they have no rights, they have no status, they have no expectations, and they're happy to be here. It's a win-win for America. If we give them green cards, soon they'll be just like us, overweight, unhappy, and too lazy to do menial tasks. Vote yes on Proposition 832.
If you're into exploring exotic
really
places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Hello, I'm James Beeston, world traveler, and this is The Wild Traveler. From Peru to SanAndreas in 8 days by balloon, often while lounging around garden parties, we forget the brave workers worldwide who toil day and night for the products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside themselves to be a balloon. We go to the falls. Yes, we do.
It's just a little robbery.
You had better stop right
I want to say, I'm not racist. Just careful. I like all-inclusive resorts. You can do as much as you want. Be around other people from San Andreas. And the only interaction you have with the locals is drinking a cocktail or some spice in the bedroom with your husband.
Well, that sounds lovely. With people like you, it's no wonder we don't bother curing cancer. Next caller, you're on The Wild Traveler.
Yeah, it's funny. You go on and on about other countries, but you live here. America rules, you commie. Eat me.
Well, we've been trying. Tom, you're on the line.
I'm so sick of England. Oh, let's go to the pub. They're all alcohol. At least we
Get this
drink
cachondeo on the road!
private instead of hanging out in some social setting, making a fool of ourselves. People say it's so civilized in Europe. They got thousands of years of history. Well, I saw a movie about Europe once, and I was disgusted. When people still defecate in their living rooms and cover it up with dirt like a cat. You can't find a decent toilet anywhere, or a good chicken wing. And the strippers? Overcharged.
Good Lord, you're Philistine. You should stay out of England. I hear there is a casino in Ventura's that is just like the rest of the world, only with better toilets and full of morons like you. Do you want culture or do you want safety? It's your choice. Personally, I want irrigation. The colonic variety. That's a whole piece of shit. Very old. Let's go to the phones. Who's on the phones? Anyone? Come on! Call up! Anyone? There I once made a phone call with 30 boys sitting on my lap. Not because I paid them. They wanted to be there. There, the glory holes aren't theme parks, I can tell you. It's violent and bloody and authentic. What are you scared of? You wimps! Give me a call! Someone! Please! Hello, you're on Wild Traveler. How romantic.
I want to jump.
I know what you mean. Jump into the unknown. How can it be a sin if it feels good? Anyway, what's your question?
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you here? Where are you? Kenya?
Backyard.
Got any tape? My shoes are broken.
Gee, I'm just taking your call.
You don't understand. You can't understand. You're too old. You know, now that I think about it, they should just start killing people when they turn 29. They're going to be reincarnated anyway, so who cares? Sage, Radio X, alternative. God, I love crying. I have so much pain. You couldn't...
Come on, bastard! I told her, you ain't...
Someone is gonna collect your life insurance, douchey. Officer requesting backup. And I thought today was gonna be boring. The bastard's mine. My jacket is lined with people like you. I'll take this punk. Early retirement for you, douchey. I could use some backup. Looks like you're gonna miss your pension. Police officer coming through!
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I want
harassing me, Ps5. Don't make me move you. What makes these idiots say this crap?
I'm having that.
Now that's a song. Man, when you're with your girl, keep a leg down each side.
And I love
Learn how to drive.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, man. Hi. Have you bucked up?
Sport of all, horse racing. I mean, tiny, angry people on horses. How can you go wrong?
Is something wrong? Can I help? I ain't proud of myself, but I need this car.
Big girl! They need your attention.
And that's all we have time for. Okay. Hey, I'm Derek Zachary. Till next time.
WCT. Where are you going? Maybe you aren't. Maybe you became so offended that the tight end zone has no female callers that you changed stations. I know I would, and have. I'm not here anymore.
It was 9 a.m. The phone rang.
Commando pest eradication. You saw a bug on your child's apple? Oh, man, get alive!
Is infested with unwanted food. Commando pest eradication will wage war on nature, so you don't have to.
Hello, ma'am.
Thank God you're here! I saw a bug in the kitchen!
You did the right thing, ma'am. We'll take it from here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Commando pest eradication uses only the most lethal chemicals to rid your home of unwanted life. Our team is composed of military-trained professionals that know how to take care of a messy situation fast. After successfully defoliating Vietnam, we've turned our attention to the home front. Your home front.
We've got the situation in the kitchen contained, sir. But I found this. Jesus, what the hell is this?
That's my daughter!
Looks more like Viet Cong to me.
Commando pest eradication.
Oh!
Business. Look, buddy, I'm gonna call my dad.
I'm gonna sue you for that! Get out of the way!
I need that vehicle. How am I gonna get downtown?
This ain't more than one octave.
Can't you see I'm walking here?
First time you do mushrooms. There are aliens living in the state. Aliens,
No one
and I
there.
held them in my own hands. Everybody, go to the desert, beg their forgiveness.
How do you know all this?
Report to the camp. Believe what you want to believe, but ask yourself, why should I make this up?
The only thing I want to ask myself is how I can keep you off future shows. Oh, God. Kevin, hello. You're on the air.
All the missiles are under my control, not the government.
Never will do it again, Simone.
Have you ever worn wannabe?
Once, ese, pero ya estuvo.
Give me that ride, lady.
I had to watch you, mija.
Of course, for good.
Ah, look, this isn't a cartoon or TV show. Let's get real for a second. The...
Oh, this fool!
One was being naked. And women signing autographs at conventions couldn't resist me. All right, go into the conspiracy line.
Yeah, this is Montag.
Okay.
My name's Montag.
Yes, I got that.
Hey, have you ever left the house with an helicopter?
No, but...
That'd be really cool.
I'm falling for my son's cellmate, I think.
Time to close the pod bay door and take a rest. Until next time, reset your memory chip.
Kiflum. Careful.
That was Area 53, where reality is an alien concept.
The news and all the other things.
Get lost, shithead! You in a rush? You banging with the grove?
Yeah, bitch, kiss my ass.
Well, game over for you! You pushing me, God buddy? Damn it!
Greetings, garden lover. What's your name?
You need a date. My name's Trish.
Is that short for Patricia?
I'll have you for dinner.
Totally retarded.
You had this coming, you double. Drop the soap, honey.
Respond to a 1081 in southwest eastern basin.
You know, doing horses and cockerels, yeah, unicorns, but it's kind of gotten out of control.
So angry.
But what happens when the party...
Unfortunately.
Get out
Well, that's better for my husband. It's terrible. Lions, elephants, rhinos, all of them carved out of He runs around with his clippers and screams, "Trim that brush! They're our neighbors!" He is after this probably for kangaroo with a pouch, and he sleeps inside it some nights. Oh, he freaks him out on bush. He needs help. Please, you've got to help him.
But as they say, if the grass is greener in the other fella's yard, dang, it's college, son. Jazz out of town. Okay, next call. Whoops, hold on a second, I'm blossoming. There.
My name's Henry.
Are you blossoming?
I guess I am. I've really come into my own in the past few months since I joined the cult and began tithing money in exchange for spiritual... A Venus flytrap reminds me of my mother. She's in prison. Anyway, it's so fascinating how he catches animals and...
Have you tried any experiments on human beings?
Yeah, I've been working on that.
Good man!
Hey, bro.
Good man! See? Like the British Empire. Look at that whole place withering and dying right before our eyes. It's run by a queen. And if she had a pistol, she'd be the king.
Give me your whip, fool.
Gardening
Bro,
with
get one back. Oh, I got it.
Sure, I guess. I'm growing flowers, but sometimes I get really angry and fly off the herbicide. I don't mean to. I say, I didn't mean it, baby. You'll be all right. Then I cry and wear a diaper for 2 days.
Nothing more than an educated weed. Like all weeds, all living things need to be extinguished, like a life support machine or a cigarette, which I won't be able to smoke anymore. The fascists and the state government limiting the skin out. Damn Proposition 421. Tobacco is a playlist. And if it comes out of the ground, we should be able to smoke it like coal and opium. Next call.
Why is everybody on the radio named Maurice?
Great gardener in the sky.
Hey, come on, partner.
I hope they snip your nuts off, because spreading your seed could be a disaster. Do you have a question?
Stuck here.
Come on. Vegetables. Tars.
Yeah, that guy was talking about bugs and plants that eat them. I got a better solution. Put pesticide in the sprinklers. My kids love it. I mean, the ones that live.
You're lovely. You morons in this town are spreading like weeds. Like little bastard dandelions. Just pop every one of your goddamn nuts. Hello, my name. You're on gardening with Maurice.
Yeah, I heard what you said about bonsai trees. You know what? You can stick that green thumb right up your ass.
Don't take this personal, but you getting jacked.
Miss Trees, if he could have his way with chopping them down and using the wood to fashion rocking horses and suggestive whirly gigs. Okay, we're running out of time. Literally. But again, like a seed sown in a hurricane or a mushroom spore from outer space. I'm Maurice. Until next time, dig a hole and plant yourself.
That was the show that generates more phone calls than any other on WCTR. Gardening with Maurice.
The sun, giver of all life. The Mayans worship the sun. Then they disappeared without a trace. Don't let this happen to you. The fact is, if you spend time in the sun, you're almost certain to die. All leading medical practitioners have determined sun exposure causes cancer and heartburn.
Heavens above, you're blocking the street.
I need that beer.
Keep out the sun's dangerous rays with Tropicarcinoma. It's a unique blend of coconut oil, zinc, aluminum, boron, magnesium, and other volatile metals to neutralize the sun's rays and form a
You dropped a bomb on me.
I even coat my eyeballs in digestive tract. I'm white as a sheet and shoot away. I feel
I'm trying not to think about it.
Tropicarcinoma. Give the sun a challenge.
Let's head over to the newsroom.
Leanne Forget, CTR News, reporting what the morning memo tells us to. Pornography in preschool, a sickening shortage. And shiny compact discs turning your children into killers. Plus, the Epsilon Tract, a psychotic underground power-hungry cult running the government and Vinewood. Or an idea whose time has come. The WCTR team spoke to one member.
Whenever I'm in trouble, I talk to my invisible friends. When I was a kid, my mother told me to be good, or invisible people would kill me. I'm passing that terrifying living along to my children, like a virus.
Also, police are investigating the murder of Liberty City crime family, the Sindacos, whose bodies were found in a meat factory in Las Venturas. Could this be the start of a mafia war, or was it a sick game gone hideously wrong? Either way, America's beef producers say it will all blow over. Los Santos police officers Frank Tenpenny and Eddie Pulaski are being sought by government officials in order to stand trial for the murder of Officer Ralph Pendelbury. The pair, whom prosecutors claim have masterminded a huge criminal organization, have disappeared. LSPD spokespeople said they were undercover. Las Venturas was recently celebrating the opening of the Four Dragons Casino, a huge new pleasure palace with a Chinese feel, setting a new level of optimistic debauchery for the country. Richard reports from Venturas, where the Four Dragons hosted the Child Actor Convention.
How do you stay 14 with the dealer showing 12, you moron? Get hit me.
Richard!
Leanne, as you know, actors are a shallow and insecure lot, often uncomfortable with their sexuality. But what's worse are child actors, especially
especially when they get together. Jimmy, from the canceled sitcom Just the Five of Us, was dragged out by police earlier today.
Bullshit! Hey, don't arrest my bitches! Hey, stop! It's just flowers, I swear!
Jimmy, I'm Richard Burns, WCTR News. Well, what do you think of My Five Uncles, the show that replaced yours?
What do you think, dumbass? That show sucks my ass!
Then why do you still look like a kid?
I'm 51 years old! I just look like a kid! I'm gonna cock punch you! Ugh! Hey, how do you like that, you liberal media bastard? Richard Burns, WCTR.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. I wouldn't sleep if I were you.
If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Hello, I'm James Ps5, world traveler, and this is The Wild Traveler. From Peru to SanAndreas in 8 days by balloon, often while lounging around the garden. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside themselves to be a balloon. Floating, mesmerizing. We go to the phones. Yes, we do.
I can't believe you actually recommended we go to Barbados on our honeymoon. It was insulting. You were poor people. I live in Vinewood to be away from poor people.
Barbados is lovely.
Look, I want to be very clear. I'm not racist. Just careful.
Okay.
I like all-inclusive resorts, so you can drink as much as you want, be around other people from SanAndreas, and the only interaction you have with the locals is if you need a cocktail or some spice in the bedroom with your husband.
Well, that sounds lovely. With people like you, it's no wonder we don't bother curing cancer. Next caller, you're on The Wild Traveler.
Yeah, it's funny. You go on.
And drinking lager ruined my life. Stop, you're just troubled. Come on, let's open a constructive dialogue. Stop, we can hold hands and talk about it. Wait, bro.
Security! What is your problem?
That's mine.
The chaos is beyond comprehension.
Lending it to people. Because last week I heard him saying government agents. We call it vacation. What is it? Sit.
It goes faster if you hit the gas pedal.
Keep both eyes on me.
What about fine local herbs?
Don't forget the turn signals.
Well, what about the food poisoning? What about the starving beggars? What about the political instability and the chance to eat insects?
I don't want foreign. Have you seen the news lately?
Philistine.
I don't have time for
Well,
idiots.
if you want exotic... Discussing Amsterdam, Paradise Regained, Morocco, spongy smoke. Until next time, travel safe. Ciao, Bella.
Bring you shows like The Wild Traveler, even if we received a cease and desist.
All the news, the